Maciek Żulczyk i witam ze stoiska TC Group na targach ISE 2015, gdzie zaprezentowane są najnowsze rozwiązania instalacyjne należących do grupy marek Lab.gruppen, oraz Tannoy. Marka Lab.gruppen nieodłącznie związana jest z profesjonalnymi instalacjami końcówkami mocy. Poza znanymi już kompaktowymi i wyposażonymi w nowoczesne procesory oraz matryce końcówkami Lucia, czy wielofunkcyjnymi i wydajnymi końcówkami IPD, zaprezentowano tu najnowsze modele serii D oraz PLM+.
Welcome to Lab.gruppen. I will just show you a little bit about what our new product here can do, Lucia. We have 4 different versions. 2 power ratings, so 2 times 60, 2 times 120. One with a matrix processor inside, a DSP, and 2 without. So let's look into the software, what we can do. We have 3 main blocks here, something related to the inputs. We have some parts there where we can select what the inputs are doing. And on the output part here, we also have a matrix where you can mix our 4 inputs together with our 2 internal amplifier channels and 2 extra outputs that can be transmitted to 2 of the units that don't have the DSP. For the output part here, we can select our family of speakers. So we have a range here of all kind of Tannoy speakers that we can select for the outputs. Pre-EQ'd, pre-limiters, everything is easy to use. Next to this, we could select some wall panels. Wall panels can do output control, level control, and also source selectors and so on. So for bar, clubs, small installations, classrooms and so on, really easy to use.
Wzmacniacze serii D to nowoczesne, dedykowane systemy instalacyjne, wyposażone odpowiednio w procesory cyfrowe Lake bądź Tessera i oferujące łączność sieciową Dante bądź AVB. Natomiast nowe modele PLM+, wyposażone tym razem już tylko w procesory Lake i oferujące łączność Dante, oferują potężną moc i stanowią kulminację najnowocześniejszych technologii firmy.
The D Series from Lab.gruppen is our installation products. It's made for high power. We have 3 different sizes, 4-channel amps, and here 8,000 watt you can share on 4 channels. You have 12,000 watts power that can be shared on 4 channels, and 20,000 watts on 4 channels. So this can be 4 times 5,000 watt amplifier. If you do it here, it could be 1 channel at 5,000 watt and 3 channels at 1,000 watt. So it's a way to share power in the amps. We have 2 versions, one for the bi-amp Tessera version and one here for the Lake. To control power, what's going on, we have a design software called QFlex. QFlex is a software where you can control the level of power going to the 4 channels. You can type in the types of speakers that you need, cable length, impedance curve can be measured from the amps and so on. You can have pilot tones, 10 Hz, 24 kHz tone, testing that outputs are right. PLM Plus from Lab.gruppen. It's a 4-channel amp, so you have 4 analog inputs, 4 AES inputs, and you have Dante input in our network. So all this can be controlled by our Lake software, the best sounding EQing control system for light sound. Our target for this product, it's the bigger rental companies because of the high efficiency. The amp here can load preset for whatever speaker in the market. It doesn't matter what color the speaker are, we can deliver presets for it. So that way it's the most flexible amp from the day life in the rental company. That way is also make the amplifier really cost effective because you don't have to change the amp because you change the speaker system. We can deliver power to whatever speaker manufacturer out there. That make it the amp solution for many rental companies because in the long run that will be the cheapest amplifier platform they can find.
Od strony kolumn głośnikowych natomiast Tannoy zaprezentował najnowsze aktywne kolumny serii QFlex, umożliwiające niezrównany stopień kontroli kierunkowości oraz dostosowania ich pracy do różnych, nieraz bardzo trudnych warunków akustycznych. Zaprezentowano ponadto wyróżnione nagrodą Innovation Awards głośniki sufitowe serii CMS oraz najnowszy monitor sceniczny VX8M. Zapraszamy do prezentacji.
Welcome to Tannoy QFlex. QFlex is a speaker system with different blocks that can be combined. QFlex 16, that's 16 speakers, 16 amps, 16 control units. And if you have like here a QFlex 40, so that's 40 speakers, 40 amps, 40 DSP channels. That's unique compared to all other column speakers you have in the market. We do it the right way. The way this is working, if you want to steer something up and down where the signals are going, we can use software to control, are we shooting up in the air, here or down. So that way it's really easy to place the speaker. Now it's really down here, but we could move it, let's say 5 meters up in the air and still control where the beam is going. That's the whole idea, that we're controlling independent drivers to correct in which direction we are working. Tannoy VX speakers here, they are used in clubs, and bars and restaurants, all places where you need a nice looking speaker that you can fit in a nice design of the room. You have high quality sound that you can place in an easy way because you have all kind of rigging and Yorks and so on, so it's easy to put up in the system. Speakers here have a really natural sound, so that way you can use them for vocal application, you can use them as a fill on balconies in theaters and so on. So there are many applications where these speakers make it sounding great in an easy way. For the speakers here, we have a list of presets for our amplifiers in our Lab.gruppen world. So we have in our Lucia amp, we have settings for these speakers. In our IPD's amp, we have settings for the speakers. And in our PLM world, we also have settings ready to use, just load them, and they are performing really well just out of the box.